numbers. You know there are a lot of numbers. How many numbers are there? How many numbers are there? How many numbers do you know? How many numbers do you know, Aryan? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many know? How many you know? You don't know? Okay. That's a good start. If you don't know, then you will know. How many numbers do you know? 1? Okay, that's the best number. 1. Because all numbers actually become 1. And this is what I will show it. No matter what number you start from, it all goes to 1. How many pieces you can break into? 1 can be how many pieces you can break into 1? If I say 1 what? The first question you should ask, 1 what? What 1? 1 itself doesn't mean anything, right? This line doesn't mean, we call it 1, call it 2. These numbers, no matter what numbers they are, numbers don't mean anything except what is 2 of what. If I say 1, I say Earth. Right? There is 1 Earth, right? 1 planet. Now that's a big one. How many pieces you can break Earth into? How many people live on Earth? You know how many people live on Earth? Including us? 1,000, million, billion? Lot of them. About 7 billion. Okay. And then animals. And then trees. And rivers and mountains. All those things fit into 1 Earth. Alright? 1 can be a mango. 1 mango. 1 mango. So no matter what 1 is, you can put into many smaller pieces. Right? Mango you can cut into 10 pieces, 100 pieces, 1,000 pieces, million pieces, billion pieces. Tiny, 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 tiny. Which means all the numbers can be 1. If you say 1 galaxy, 1 world, 1 universe, 1 this, 1, actually all the numbers are in that 1. And I'll give you an example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc., etc. Just pick any number. Okay, this is an interesting story. You pick any number. You know what is an odd number and even number? Right? What is an even number? 2 is an even number, right? 3 is an odd number. Even number you can divide into 2 whole numbers, and 3 you cannot divide into 2. It's 1.5. Okay. So pick any number, odd or even, and I'll show you the example. Let's say 5. You pick 5. This is an odd number. 6 is even number. So when you take an odd number and 6 even number, you divide 6 by 2. What do you get?
3.
Yeah.
You get 8.
8? Not add it. Divide. Put 6 into 2 parts.
You know.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? If you take in 2 parts, there are 3 and 3. So 6 divided into 2 parts, 3 is 3. 3, if you multiply by 3 and add 1. Who can answer that? Multiply by 3 and add 1.
3 by 3
3 times 3, 9.
plus 1.
Plus 1 is 10, right? Now 10 divided by 2 is 5. Right? 5 times 3 plus 1 is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. And 2 divided by 2 is 1. So, no matter which number, if it is even number, divide by 2. If it is odd number, multiply by 3 plus 1. You will, and keep doing this, you will eventually get to 1. Even if it is a big number, 578. This is even number, so you divide by 2. So even number divide by 2, odd number times 3 plus 1. If you do take any number and keep doing it, you will get to 1. You understand the idea?
Yeah.
All numbers lead to 1. Therefore, 1 can be divided into all numbers. I thought this is interesting. You may not follow everything. Okay, that's okay. But if you remember, 1 is the most important number. And that is why Javan will remember everything is made of one thing. Huh?
One thing.
Everything is made of one, and what that one is energy. And not only like regular energy which has intelligence, it's smart energy. Energy moves. You know, I'm moving my hand. What do I need to move my hand? I need energy. If I don't have energy, I cannot move my hand. I cannot breathe. I cannot live. I cannot blink. I cannot talk. Everything needs energy. But that energy knows how to move. That's important. So if you remember these two things, everything is made of energy. What energy does is move. Plus, how to move. How to move. If you understand these two ideas, energy I think you understand. How energy moves? Does it move slowly? Does it move fast? Does it go this way? Does it go that way? Does it go this way, this way? Does it have too much energy? What happens too much energy? It becomes hot. When you put water, bucket of water on fire, right? You're putting more energy through fire. What happens? It starts boiling. And the water becomes steam. And it disappears. So energy plus how to move is also called knowledge. Or bad description of knowledge is information. If energy has information or knowledge, that's all there is. So that is an interesting story of math. Another story of math is a funny story. I know you like funny things, right? You enjoy funny things. So a funny story of math, which is actually very deep. Sometimes it may not be easy to understand, but I will try. You remember one thing and then you remember the whole story. Suppose you are here right now, right, at India school, and you live here. This is your home. right? You are here right now, and you have a home somewhere, not here, right? You don't live here. You come to learn something here, and then you have home. And if I say to go from here to there, to go from here to home, I can reach myself, can reach in 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Did I tell you how far my home is? No. This doesn't tell how far my home is. If I walk 20 minutes, I probably will get from here to the next traffic light or the other traffic light. That's all. So what do you need to know how far this home is? Let's say, make it simple. Let's say I travel 1 hour to reach my home. Okay? What do you need to know to find out how far it is? What do you need to know to find out how far it is? If I say, I can get to my house in 1 hour. Yeah. I can get to my house in 1 hour.
He has an answer.
Okay, how far my house is? How far my house is? If I say, I take 1 hour to reach my house. How far is my house? Do you know?
He said, ask Alexa.
Huh? I missed that. Alexa cannot answer that. You know, we made a wonderful discovery. If you ask Alexa, Alexa will say, I don't know. This is the only thing Alexa will, probably other thing. This is one thing Alexa will say, I don't know. Because you haven't told Alexa how fast you are going. Are you walking? Are you going by car? Are you going by helicopter?
It says taking control of our life.
No, it's a very good answer. But it's not the right answer. Now, if I told you my house is 100 miles. 100 miles. Yeah, let's say it's far. If I say my house is 100 miles, how long will I take to reach there? You cannot tell me, unless I tell you how fast I'm going. If I tell you I'm going this fast, tell me where my house is, then you say I don't know, because you haven't told me this is your house and how fast I'm going. So to get that answer, you need three things. You need time, how long you are taking to reach there. Number two, you need distance. How far is it? And third thing you know is how fast you are traveling. How fast. If I say 1 hour, doesn't mean anything. If I'm walking for 1 hour, I'm going very slow. If I'm going by helicopter, it may take me 2 minutes. Right? Now, this is now that I begin the story. This person has to go from here to here. To go from here to here, let's say, is walking. So he goes halfway. Okay? He goes halfway. To go here, you have to go at least here. And then you go the other half. So he goes from here